So today on Stewart Talk, we have with us Mr. PaSean Wimberly, BG Falcon, um, one of our real close friends, like a brother to me, his little brother. So I've been following this guy for so long, all multiple sports from track to baseball to football. Just a young, well-rounded young man, smart, educated, just doing big things. So, man, I wanted to spotlight him and kind of have him come on to share what he got going on, his journey, and how he's excelling on the field and off the field. But first, this episode is brought to you by Rain Athletics and Peyton's Cookies and Creations. All right. So, yeah, let's get into it, man. So, starting off, man, how did you first start playing football? What age was you?
I'll say I was age 7 playing flag football at the YMCA. Obviously, my parents were the coaches, my mom, Rolanda, and my dad.
Shout out to them. Shout out to them.
Yeah. And then as I got older, I played like a year or two of flag football. I got into contact sport when I got to middle school. Played for the Whittier Jets when I was at McKinley Elementary. So that was my first time playing contact football. I was obviously one of the fastest ones out there, so I was a top player during that time. Then get into my high school level. I came to Whitmer, even though start coaches wanted me.
I never knew that.
Yeah, start coaches wanted me. My mom told them no, that I was moving to the Northwestern area by Whitmer, so I could be in their district to play football for them. My first position was corner. I played safety and corner high school for 3 years at varsity level. Played JV my freshman year. And that's how it all started when I got to college. And then got to college in 2019 and became a running back for Bowling Green.
So what made you choose Bowling Green? Did you have any other offers? Was it just ideal for you to go there? Did it something that you like about school? Because I know you always been smart, grades been good. Did you want to go there for the academics? What made you choose BG?
Actually, what made me choose, I had every Division II offer you could think of. I had some subdivision offers. I had a PWO, which is a preferred walk-on at UT and BG. I chose BG because obviously I wanted to start fresh with it because I knew it was a head coach going there, Coach Leffler. So I wanted to start fresh with a new team so he could get eyes on me so it wouldn't be no favors and I could just hop in and play right away. And it felt like he wanted me more than UT did. So I was going to pick out of those two. Either I was going to be a dual sport athlete in baseball and football for a Division II, or I was going to pick a Division I regardless. So that's why I chose BG, because I wanted to start fresh. Obviously, schooling wise, they had architecture, so I wanted to think of the future as well. So I chose Bowling Green since UT only had a engineering program and not architecture.
Dang, that's man, I'm learning something too with this interview. So can you tell us about the experience you had as a walk-on player? Did you face any challenges or anything?
I'm not gonna say get so in detail with it, but yeah, I did have challenges. Obviously, coming in, everybody is up to your speed when you get to collision level. So me adapting to people either being as fast as me or as good as me, I had to get used to. So I had to know that everything I do mattered, no matter what play it was. So I went in the mindset as a walk-on, like nobody was gonna mess with me. I was gonna be the top dog in there, regardless of starter or not. If it was a starter in there, I was going to embarrass them. That was my mindset every time. Being a walk-on, because I knew I had nothing to lose. Because I was paying for school for the first 2 years. So me showing out on them, even though I'm getting yelled at, don't care. They're going to have to see. They're going to have to watch on film what I'm doing to their boys, so that I could get the opportunity to play. Which last year, everything changed up a little bit for me. I got put on full scholarship in the fall camp in 2022.
How was that? What was your experience when did they do it like they used to do it? How you come and say, hey, and clap it up? What was going through your head?
What was going through my head was a lot of people was like kind of hitting towards me, like more coaches talking to me that day when it happened. It was like the morning of. So I was kind of like confused. I'm like, why are like people like egging on? Like, I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like, what are y'all talking about? So I'm just tired, getting my boot bag on, ready for another day of practice, not really like thinking like, oh, I'm about to get put on full scholarship. Obviously he announced that he said we have a full scholarship that we about to give to someone. And the first thing went through my head was if it's not me, then I don't know who it is. Cause I did amazing in the fall camp. I showed them who I was coming in with the new coach because more coaches came in. So they was just like, why is this kid not playing? And they gave me an opportunity. Yeah, so that happened. But yeah, I was shocked. Obviously, honestly, I didn't have no like tears or like that crying moment. You knowing me and like how our family is. I wasn't in that little sentimental. Obviously, it was great. I called my mom. I called my granny. Told my dad and stuff. But it was just like at this whole time, I feel like I always was a scholarship player the way how I moved. So like it was amazing just because I could help my parents out because they were spending an arm and a leg for me for them first 2 years. So yeah, it was good. I was shocked though.
Man, so how did it feel that you had to switch your number? I know you always wore 28. Was it different with you having a different number?
It took a lot. It took a lot to get rid of 28, 28. Obviously, that was a family number that we kept so long. But as it grew on to me for the couple years, I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna make it into something that people would be like, because 30 not a bad number. Obviously, growing up with 28, family number, trying to keep that legacy. So I just remember like times is new now. So like I'm gonna carry the dirty 30 legacy and bring it on.
So did somebody else have 30? I mean 28, that's why you went to 30?
Yeah. They came in, he had 28, so it was a senior that had 28, so I couldn't do nothing about it. So I moved to 30. It's so funny because I'm actually drawing up something like it's a little memorial thing, basically saying I'm carrying the 28 legacy, but 30 is the new way.
Yeah, that's dope. How did you develop your skills as a blocker? You was third in the nation. Was it third or did you go all the way to 2?
I think I was 2. I was tied for 2. It was me and somebody else. So it was tied for first. It was something like that. I can't really remember exactly.
So was you always able to get to the kicker and block kicks and punch like that, or did you just develop that?
No, it's actually funny because obviously I was a main corner starter back in high school for Whitmer. I used to just for fun, like just for giggles, I'll just have fun. Like I'll tell the coach at Whitmer, like, hey, I'm about to block this punt. Like I'm not even on the unit. I'm like, let me go out there just to see if I could get there, just to be funny with it or not. Cause I used to do it like I said, I did it in high school. I blocked like six like field goal attempts, but like it was like under, like people don't really pay attention to that stuff. But like always had it. So just bringing it to collision level, me rushing off the edge, it's like second nature. I run a 4.38, so I should be able to get there every time unless they set the protection to set me off. So I always had it in me. It's just they finally gave me the opportunity to show what I could do in the field. So they now seeing what I could do.
Yeah. So how has your brother's passing impacted your life and motivated you to succeed in college and football and even in life?
My brother Paris passing, it helped me a lot, like showing like who there for me a lot. And like it showed me the real and fake. I'm not gonna lie with the coaches here. Some cared, some didn't. Not saying like they didn't care, but like obviously they're so fixated just with their job, they really didn't pay attention to the player, how they felt and stuff. But let's say I'm like doing a 1 rep max or something, I'll think I have my brother's strength with me. So like I'll just think he would say like, you being a bitch or whatever. That's like, you better pick that, you better pick it up. So like I'll have that in the back of my head. Obviously I wear my tattoos and stuff with him, and then my towels, my terrible towels on the side with me that got his name on it. So I always think of him and how he would see it because he wasn't able to see me play.
Yeah, his legacy always gonna live on through you, through the family, and through his son as well. What does family mean to you?
What family means to me is not even just like blood. It mean like you just having my back and that you'll do the next level for me. Like my mom is a great example. She's helped me out since freshman year. My dad as well. When I hear family, I'm just like supportive. Like you supported me, you with me, no matter what it is. Like whether I'm not doing it or starting in a sense, you still gonna be at my games. that's what I consider like family. Like, if I'm doing something wrong, I hope that you get on my butt about anything. So like just people that look out for each other. So that's how I hear it with family.
So with your grades being such on point, like, do you find room like I can just chill? I ain't got to really go so hard, or is your mindset I got to stay on it? I got to stay on it. I don't never want to mess up.
It's my mindset is both. I literally like I'm an architect major, so like I my freshman year I used to come back to my dorm at like 1 or 2 in the morning because of project. Developed I developed a pattern to where like I put it in my head that if I knock out everything and just keep working everything, it's gonna pay me in full. I've been doing it for 3 years straight. It's my first year. I'm not as stressed, like because I'm so used to this having so much work going on. It don't make I'm like trying to find things. Like it's weird. I'm taking an online course right now, and it's like the easiest thing because I don't got architecture right now. Obviously, I'm gonna be getting my MBA and my master's in architecture this fall, but right now it's so light, and then it makes me want to. It shows me that I can manage a lot of things at once. So like I could balance a lot of things with football, with school, with social life. I'm able to do all that because I like imprinted it on me my freshman year. So like I barely went out. I was up in my room, my dorm, just working.
That's
And
the
then
same thing. That's the same thing Tayshaun said. That's the same
yeah,
exact thing he said too. That's crazy.
yeah.
What goals do you have for the upcoming season, and how do you go about trying to achieve them or make them happen?
My goals this season, obviously I gave the world a little taste of I could play running back as well. So I got some nice runs in. So my main goal is obviously withstaying my weight, which I'm doing right now. I'm already exceeding that goal. That goal probably already checked off.
Yeah.
Still prove I'm not gonna let that last year stuff that I did, even though I did amazing stuff last year, get to me. So I'm still gonna be working as if I'm still a walk-on. That's how
Yeah.
my mindset is so fixated that I'm still a walk-on. But like right now, obviously people see me as a scholarship player, but I still see myself as that underdog. So
Yeah,
never
that's a
get
good that's a good mentality to keep and have because it keeps you humble, it keeps you focused, it keeps you motivated. How has being part of a football team impact your personal growth and your development? And how are you able to take on a leadership role, being that you came from a walk-on to a scholarship? Do they still listen? Do they respect and see the grind and listen to you when you trying to lead?
it's funny you say this because I just wrote a paper on that. This is that question. So with me, I'm a show. I can show you how to work more than tell because I don't speak that much. But I rather show my skills level than me talk like, oh, I could do this and that. I don't do that. I show them I could do it, so they could be talking about me. Like for example, it was another walk on that was here. He gone now. I literally told me before I got put on scholarship the day account. The first day I said, "Hey, bro, we don't got no money. We don't got nothing to lose. Who care what they say to you? You paying them to play and get hurt." I literally said, bro, I watch this. I'm about to block this punt. I was on scout team. I'm about to block this punt. I'm about to hit this dude, and I don't care. And they not what they gonna do? Yell at me? So then that result to me being a starter now. And then what it helped him, it impacted him so much that he started doing it and started seeing change. And he was like, now I really look up to you. And a lot of people, I got a lot of respect in the locker room, I should say. The coaches respect me now. The players respect me. They come around, oh, what's up, Trill, this and that. Even the ones that only talk to me, even though I'm still gonna keep my head on straight, but like people respect me, they know who I am. And now they know I'm not here to mess around.
Yeah. What do you plan on doing after college? Like, what's your goals on after college?
First, obviously NFL. Obviously, I want to get to the league. That's my first goal. NFL don't work. I'm gonna find me a nice architecture or somewhere in that realm job. It don't gotta be exactly architecture if it doesn't work out like that, but something in that realm that's making me get some bucks. Like a company is fine. The company just hit me up today talking about can I make them a logo. I'm making logos for people right now, like what you PJ brand, PaSean's brand, my brand and stuff. I'm making logos. I charge $32 an hour. $2 an hour, and they pay me. They like my design, so I'm good on like all technology stuff. Just something aside that I'll enjoy, because obviously I like, you already knew I'm a creative person. I like to draw, so just having that, just knowing that I got that that skill set gonna help me in the future. But first and foremost, I want to be in the league. I want to at least want to be in the league for at least 5 years. That's my goal. Like, I don't want to be 10 years. I just want to have another 4 to 5 years of football after college.
Yeah. So, what's your most memorable moment being so far in college, playing in the game?
The Marshall game. Was you there?
No, is that the one where you had the first down or the touchdown and they said it? Yeah.
Yeah. Even though UCLA was the wake up call for PaSean when I blocked the punt, but I'd say my favorite one was the Marshall game. It was overtime. It was homecoming. The game on the line. I get to run out. People like, dang, who is this kid? So it was just one of them things like, where is he? Like, where he come from? Had the most yards that game with only like 3 carries. That's saying something.
Yeah. He was on
ESPN.
He was on ESPN. Yep.
So that was my most memorable. I can't even say it. Whatever. That was my favorite one though. I can't. I'm tongue-tied. But yeah, just hearing the crowd and stuff, and just seeing that moment. Even though it got called back short on the one, I still think that was my favorite run.
Yeah, that run was pretty dope. Last couple questions, we'll get you out of here. What would you tell a young athlete that's trying to play college football? He might have D2 offers, but he's feeling some type of way because he feel like he's D1 or want to go D1. What would you tell him?
What I would tell him is, because when I was in that situation, picking obviously money over showing my skill set, is go with your gut and heart. Because obviously, like, my dad wanted me to pick a Division II and play a dual sport, but I was like, my dream always been Division I, so I didn't care. I was like, I got the talent for it. If they got the grudge to work and be able to outwork anybody, I advise them to go to D1. But if they don't got that love for football, like most people do, that just want to come to college town and party, then I advise them to go to Division II, get their money, and just play football for the remaining 4 or 5 years. But my goal, obviously, if their goal set was to get to the league, like everybody dreaming, it's the fact of you have to be able to work. You have to be able to understand that people are going to be your talent or maybe better. But you got to figure out how you're going to be different from them, whether that's your speed, whether that's you can catch, can you defend, can you block hits, can you run down and make a tackle? There's something like that. You got to be unique, because being a walker room ain't easy, because you're last. As soon as you get into the depth of the chart, you're going to be dead last, no matter where you at in college, Division I level. They will set you, unless you like, your name is talked about in the coaches' meetings, like, who's this kid? What is he doing? Like, what? And then it get like, that's how it all began. So for a person that's getting all these Division II offers, I basically say, pick where you want to be at in life. You want to get to the league, obviously you get to the league from Division II, but you got to have the same passion. You either want to go to money, or you want to, your dream is to be Division I. You want that Division I path, is just what I just said. You got to have that grudge.
Yeah. So how did you come up with the brand, and how did the brand come about? And can you tell people where they can get the merch at?
The brand actually came about, it actually been in my name since I was in like 6th or 7th grade. I always been, people call me Trill. Like, it was just obviously a word, like a hidden word that I liked on the internet. And my name on every social media has always been Stay Trill. You see, people, it's always been my name. I bet people was wondering. So like, how it came about was, I was like, since so many people asking, why is your name that? Or like, your name, you don't have your last name Trill. I'm like, I know, it's what I go by. So I was just like, this is a perfect opportunity to release it after what I did last year. Yeah. Because I was gonna get all the boosts and stuff, so people gonna see my name. I was like, I'm about to release how I feel. Trill means, in my words, is being trill is be true to yourself and be real to yourself. And that's what I always live by. So like for example, if you're not true in your workout, let's say you're supposed to do 4 reps and you do 3, you're not being true to yourself and you lie about it. But if you
Yeah.
don't lie about it, you true about yourself, but you know you gotta work at it. So like if the coach is like, did you do your 5 reps? And you like, yeah, knowing damn well you didn't do it, you're not true to yourself for being real.
Yeah.
So it's just basically like saying don't cut corners. So like be true to yourself, be real. And you could get it from me. I carry everything on hand. Like I have everything packaged up. Obviously the payment is off of Venmo and stuff, but I can send it out within 3 days and it'll get to you.
Okay. And you will be hosting a football camp in July.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about?
So that camp is going to be for the youth from all the way up to 8th grade. It's going to basically just with me and my boy Todd Bunkers that graduated from St. Francis.
Shout out Todd Bunkers. Yeah, shout out Todd.
Yep, Todd Bunkers. So
how much would they have to pay and where would it be located at?
I think it's $10 entry and it's going to be at Waits High School field.
Okay.
$10 entry for any kid.
I'm a sponsor. I'm gonna send you some fucking sponsor a couple of them.
Okay.
Yeah, not just hit some people parents up, but just send something as a sponsor, and you can, get some kids in for free because that's good for the community, especially over there. They need that, man. Like sports, it seems like it's dying down because people trying to be rappers. They trying to compete. Right. They trying to get rich. They trying to do all this stuff.
Everybody is trying to be a rapper though.
Yeah, like it's crazy. What do you think that we need to do to keep the kids off the streets and to allow them to get back into sports how it was like when we came up?
I think for people to get off the streets, like in Toledo and stuff, they need to have something that's not like for me, my family, they will never let me get on the streets like that. So obviously sports is a good distraction. Yeah. School is a great distraction, even though school can get you in debt. But like, I feel like just having that experience and that social life, it gets you away from the stuff like that. Cause I think I graduated, how many people committed? I was at the signing table on my signing day in December. It was like 24 athletes, right? I tell you now, it's only me and Kavon Butler from Whitmer High School that's actually still playing football at the Division I level. So, mostly people lost faith in their sport. They got lazy. Either college got to them or, like you said, the streets. I think most definitely they just have to get away from that district, that area, get away from Toledo. I'm not gonna lie, I would say get away from Toledo. Go to a college experience life or have sports distract them, give them the camps and stuff. And that would like, when they see people that's doing good, you start to do good with them. It's like basically saying if you're in a basket with a rotten apple, you're going to eventually turn rotten because it's going to latch on. If you in a basket full of greatness, they're going to see greatness and want to be greatness, so they're going to do stuff.
So, well, all right, man. I appreciate you for this, man. It's been great. And you know what? We're gonna try to support that camp. We're gonna send different things out. We're gonna support the trail. We're gonna post it all up and down, and you keep doing your thing, man. I appreciate you.
For sure. All right, Juan.
Okay. Hey, I'm tripping. Hold on.
Hello.
Okay, you on 2 of them? It almost overlapped. It's like 3 people. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay. 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, Jordan on here too? No, I can't see neither one of y'all.
My camera was off. Can you see me now?
Yep, I can see you.
Okay.
Let me see. I can go to
hey,
2.
Sister girl. Hi.
All right, I'm gonna get y'all on here and out of here quick. Let me see. I'm gonna have to stop this thing and then start it again. Hold on. Stop the recording.